going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris coming at you for another Dueling Bros video, and today we are diving into Green Steel again. It's one of my favorite decks. I think it's one of you guys' favorite decks, just based off views, comments, messages on Instagram and whatnot. So, we're just going to dive into more Green Steel. Also, Blue-Red seems to be what you guys also want to see. So just expect those two to be, I guess, more of the popular decks I'm going to be playing with on a daily basis, with, sprinkling other stuff in as well. But also Green Steel is just one of my favorite decks. So I just love playing this deck. But before we get into that, let's talk about, if you like to see daily Lorcana videos, hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any more of the Dueling Bros videos. And if you like the content, hit that like button down below. It helps me out a lot, and it just takes you 2 seconds, a little click, and it really helps me out with that YouTube algorithm. Now let's get into this Green Steel deck breakdown, changes, update, whatever. I have multiple videos on Green Steel in the past week or so. I recommend you guys, if you're interested in getting really involved in learning Green Steel, check out those videos. And then check this one out also. I think I try to explain as much as I can the first couple of videos that I do Green Steel, and now or a deck, and then now I just go with the updates and changes and how I feel about certain cards as the meta progresses. So let's get into that right now. As you guys notice, there's no more Cursed Merfolk, and there's no more Whole New World. From the last video, I did uphold what I was thinking about, and I think it works out great. Okay, so we bring down the Uninkables. I think I started out at 17, and we're all the way down to 13. Just a very, very good Uninkable amount. Very, very ideal. Very consistent about getting your ink and not missing any ink drops. Okay, so what did we put in? Okay, Strength of the Raging Fire over Whole New World, because it was okay, but I just felt like it wasn't as optimal as it could have been the Whole New World. I think I would have rather just found a way to get lore without having to get a Whole New World, and that's where the 6-drop Robin Hood comes in hand. Okay, Strength of the Raging Fire can be sang by Ursula, so it has no cap on the damage, right? So as many characters as you have on the field, that's how much damage Strength of the Raging Fire can do. It just has a lot of potential, and paired with Helga Sinclair, it's just another damaging tool, so you can help finish a character off. So, Robin Hood. Did they make a bad version of Robin Hood in the Inklings? Now this one is overlooked, I think, a little bit, and I only got to this conclusion because I played someone in the mirror, and they were playing the 4-drop Flynn Rider that, if you have, for every card you have in your hand, he quests for 1 less. And I was like, interesting. That was a good play, because he won a game off of it because he was just questing faster than me. And I was like, interesting. And so I had to really change my game plan for how I go against Green Steel decks. Normally, I was able to skate by the dub with just I got some lucky draws. I feel like he maybe got some unlucky draws, but that question for 4 Flynn Rider really, it was really nice. Okay, it's uninkable, and you can reduce its questing, so that's kind of in the end how I was able to get by. I just kind of we both got rid of each other's hands, and then he wasn't drawing discard cards, and I had 2 beasts on the field, so I just got my hand up. And so I was really able to nullify that. And so I was like, how do you counteract that? How do you counteract being able to take away the 4 lore, and that's having a character that just straight up quests for 4, no funny business about it. And that's where we got the 6-drop Robin Hood. So I got to thinking, how many times do I actually play Big Tink on turn 6? And I'll tell you guys, it's not that often. It's not that often, okay? A lot of times I just don't have her. Sometimes they don't have a hand, so it doesn't matter. So I'd rather just ink and prepare for Big Cindy. Or a lot of times just in a long game, Zeus will do just fine on the 1 character rather than doing 1 damage to a bunch of characters. So I just found myself not playing Tinkerbell, but she's still great. Do not take her out. She's a Floodborn. She has her purpose. Very good for aggro decks. and you know, you can 2 damage when she banishes another character on your turn. Very good. But this Robin Hood has 4 attack and has 5 health. Quest for 4. So it's out of range of Madame Medusa's attack or effect. So it's just very, very interesting. Okay, so I added him in, and I really think the consistency has just went up through the roof because I took out Christian Merfolk for him. So now we're at a 13 on Ingables, like I said earlier. I really think you guys will like the consistency of this version. Last thing, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. It's a good song. Does it fit in this deck? My opinion, no. Could you force it in and the deck would be just fine? Absolutely. Okay, it's a good song. I would say for consistency purposes, I would say I guess take out Strength of the Raging Fire for it. That 6-drop Robin Hood has really been coming in clutch for me. But I really also feel like Strength of the Raging Fire has been coming in clutch for me as well. But Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, let's talk about it real quick, okay? You sing it with Ursula, you can bounce a Floodborn character back to your hand twice, play it, you know, that could be potentially 3 cards discarded with Bucky out, or if you have 2 Buckies out, it could be 6 cards discarded. Very, very good combo. Key being combo, okay? Adds another layer to the combo that we're already trying to get, okay? First you need the Bucky out, alright? Then you need the Ursula out, and then you need to get the Floodborn, okay? So already our combo is 3 cards. You have to get used to sequencing that, and you know, and then you got to draw the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo and play it. So that's 4-card combo, okay? So it's just, it's very, very hard to pull off when we already have so many other little combos we're trying to pull off, like the 3-card combo of, you know, Bucky Morph, then shift onto, like, you know, something like a Big Cindy, or, you know, Robin Hood, Bucky, then Big Robin Hood. You know, there's if you get too combo centric, you're gonna find you're never gonna draw your combos, and that it's an uninkable card. So if you don't get the Ursula with it, it just feels really, really bad in your hand, I think. So with everything, there are upsides and downsides. I think if you want to play Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo in this deck, check out a couple of cards. I think live your best life. Try it. I think you'll have fun, but I think just truth be the truth, you will lose some consistency, okay? Other than that, though, guys, it's a great card. If you have any other cards or anything that you know, are thinking about, you know, comment it down below. Any other color combos you want to see, you know, comment that down below. But without further ado, let's get into today's gameplay. Peace. So they can have that great man. And they see green steel, so they must know that it's discard. You don't have anything to play for Teeth and Ambitions? Okay. That's because you might have something there for Teeth and Ambitions. Ink the Strength of the Raging Fire. And prepare for incoming Teeth and Ambitions. Did you have 2 in hand? Is that why you inked 1? Or do you have a bad hand? We're worried. The people are worried. You didn't have a good hand. Okay. You probably should have saved the Teeth and Ambition, sir. At least you drew a card, right? At least you drew a card. So is it greedy wanting to play the Ursula? Do we not want them to draw a card? They didn't have Teeth and Ambitions a second ago. I think we ink Jafar and we do Ursula. I think we just pass. I think we feign like, oh, we don't have anything. Because they can't play, you know, they're only at 4 ink. The discard, you know, maybe the discard was the move. But I kind of like this because we get to draw. We'll be able to draw. Right. Okay, I thought they weren't gonna quest with the Maleficent for a second. I was um, slightly confused. Okay, so what we have here is a good old fashioned showdown. I still don't want them to draw me, but they'll have the okay. Oh man, no matter what, we shift for the Robin Hood. That was not a good draw. It was a good thing that we're planning on doing let the story rage on business. Hmm. Hooray. Alright. Then we'll have Ursula sing their draw. Do 2 damage, draw. Ink morph. And then we'll see another storm there. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. Yeah, they have to ink and play Maui. And they didn't do that. So, tough spot. Maybe a good spot for the long run. Maybe not. I'm not very worried about a lot. I don't think Tinkerbell necessarily matters. They're gonna be at 6 next time, so I'll play Ursula next. But I think right now we just trigger the beast. I guess they could potentially try to do some shenanigans. So, we'll go ahead and take him out, get our 2 lore from him. Our opponent will get to draw. So that's fine. And we'll quest. Because next turn we'll be able to, if we really want to, we'll play Ursula. Depending on what they have in their hand, we may even shift for the Robin Hood for 3 to force another discard out of our opponent. Right. Right. It was a good move. Oh yeah, they're not going to have that. They shouldn't have a hand at the end of this turn. Okay. So we'll play that. We'll get rid of Be Prepared. Okay. Nada. Nothing in there. We'll sing Sudden Chill. Do it again. Okay, Sudden Chill goes to the bottom. I do need to ink this turn, but that's just not going to happen. We're just going to sing with Madame Medusa, and we'll quest to 4 and pass. Interesting spot. I would like to draw the 6-drop Robin Hood now. That would be really cool. All right, that was a great draw for them, right? It was a great draw. Um, okay, so we'll sing Storm there, and I think I will do it again onto my Ursula to draw. Alright, and another Along Came Zeus. Okay, so they have 2 Be Prepared's gone and 2 Madame Medusa's gone. Alright. That's pretty big, okay? So, we'll ink a tank. And, I'm conflicted on whether, yeah, no, I should play, I don't know why I'm conflicted. I just had a moment right there. I had a blow-on moment right there. Yeah, no, we play the Robin Hood. I make them discard whatever card they had. If it's another Be Prepared, I will. Oh, it was a Dragonfire, so that was good to get rid of. And then we'll just quest for 4 up to 8. And we're doing pretty good in this matchup. I've gotten a lot of rounds against red purple with this deck now, and short of like top decking like Be Prepareds. I think I got it down personally. I mean, of course, red purple can have a god hand, and I can have a bad hand. You don't always win, but I think I've got it down. This is the point where I'm not gonna overextend my welcome because he's at 7 now, so a Be Prepared could come out. So Helga Sinclair, we'll just keep right there, and we'll quest to 15. And either a Be Prepared does come out or we win. But more than likely, probably drew like a Lady Tremaine or a Maui, yeah. Okay. And drew a Zeus. That's it, buddy. I don't know what you think is gonna be had here. But that was a good sequence of events. I had a good hand. I had a really good hand. Had a good starting. And that was game 1. Let's go over to game 2. Maybe we can get some of that 6-drop Robin Hood in. He's just not good in the opening hand, so. Okay, bro. Alright. I guess we're gonna do blue-red. This is what the fates want. Get rid of Storm and a Robin Hood. Oh, great. Absolutely great. Ink the Cinderella. Play the Robin Hood and pass. Owl. Sergeant Tibbs. I don't know how to feel about that. Ink the Morph. I'm not gonna use you at the moment. Play the Ursula. Hannah Medusa, Lady Tremaine, Big Cogsworth. Get rid of one jump ahead. And pass. Seems like this guy's trying to cook up something different at least. Alright, man, dude. Play. Please play. You have... Come on now. Bro, it took you all this time to do that. But people sometimes get on my nerves. Okay. I don't really want to... Man, with 2 Sudden Chills right now would be really, really, really gross. We don't really have a choice. We have to ink this guy, even though he'd be super useful. And we'll shift there. And we'll sing Sudden Chill. What did you discard? The Cogsworth. So you still have the Mana Medusa. You still... Okay. So... Since you decide to leave Uninkables in your hand, we'll do that. The Queen of Hearts. Alright. And pass. Heart of TT. It'd be really cool if I drew my Benja right now. Plot armor, bro! I got plot armor today! Oh my gosh. Oh man, if this guy would have been cooking up something different, I mean, if he would have been playing the same deck that has been going around, like, not to saying that my list is the best or anything like that, but I think the list I posted probably, it has a better chance than what he's cooking up, I think. I don't know. This is crazy. The Sergeant Tibbs, the Owl, the Cogsworth. I don't know. It's just this is a different cooking formula than I've seen before. Second Robin Hood has to be inked. That is just unfortunate. Oh well. At least he did his job and he gave ink. And so I think our opponent has 2 unequable cards right here. So I think he's having to ink what he draws. I was correct. He didn't even ink at all. We don't want to miss an ink like them. So if we just keep inking, because they can only remove one thing at a time, and we keep questing, inking and questing, because Maui can only take out one thing. I mean, this is how you beat blue-red. Like, you rip their hand apart before they can do anything. And I guess you go against kind of a wacky build. Okay, that was a surrender. Admittedly, I don't feel like That was a good representation of blue-red, though. That was our opponent was definitely trying to cook up something different. I'm in mad respect there, but I think it ultimately worked in our favor. But all right, guys, that was today's video. Just a little bit of green steel action, and see you later.